Quackenbush here with me. Don Montoya, good to have you here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here, to be ringside for this great match.
And I guess you and Reckless Youth helped make this happen. You talked Quack into coming back.
We told him, you know, just like I said last time, wrestling's like the mob. You can leave, but it draws you right back in.
And what a reason to come back, to wrestle El Hijo del Santo, the Mexican legend. And you know Quack very well. If there's anybody who he would come back to wrestle, it would be Jushin Liger or this man, El Hijo del Santo.
Yes, it is. It's a very good thing. This is like a dream come true. This is Christmas morning to every kid that's ever grown up wanting to wrestle. This is Quackenbush's dream right here.
And it's going to be lucha style arm drag takedown. We've heard the rules before: no pile drivers, no low blows, and we've got a 15-minute time limit. The FWA title is not on the line. This is a non-title match, but I guess since Quack is back, he is still the FWA champion. So they tie up, and an arm drag takes El Hijo del Santo down.
Wow, you know, right now Quackenbush is wrestling this match very smart. He's not going to his usual high-paced, fast-paced match because he knows El Hijo can match him. So he's got to wrestle him.
That is total respect for his opponent, El Hijo del Santo, as we see Quack about to lock up with him one more time. Santo really representing the tradition of Mexican wrestling. You see he's still wearing the silver mask of his father, El Santo, who wrestled for 40-some years, and Santo has still hung on to that mask, even though a lot of Mexican stars have lost their masks over the last few years that we've seen.
He's one of the few guys that's kept his mask, and right there, that shows how good he is. He's kept his mask, and he's been in several mask versus mask matches, and he's kept it. Right there, that's a traditional, you know, style of Mexican wrestling. They're high flyers, and they also like to tie people up on the mat.
As we see Santo getting a 2 count there, and now Quackenbush working on this Fujiwara armbar, but trying to turn it into a pin. But you see Santo bridging up, which really takes a lot of strength. As Santo now grapevining the legs. And boy, I was really hoping this match would take place. I didn't think Quackenbush was even here. Surfboard!
Wow, this Quack's in trouble early. He doesn't want to be in this position because he's going to get himself in a lot of trouble. He's going to end up losing this match.
He's not going to submit. He's just got to avoid getting pinned here.
There we go.
Number 1, 2.
I've spent many hours with Quackenbush studying lucha tapes, Japanese tapes. He knows Santo. He's a student of the game. He watches tapes. He knows what to expect from Santo, but being in the ring and watching tapes are two different things.
Yeah, it's really something else when you're actually in the ring, and it can be a little bit intimidating to be in there, a guy the stature of El Hijo del Santo. It's really like wrestling a hero or like an icon. Wow, look at this!
Wow, he's really got Quack in a position now. This is something new to me, and oh, Lord.
It's almost like a combination of a Texas cloverleaf and the walls of Jericho, and it's like a vertical Boston crab.
Quack's got to bridge out of this in order to get out of it. There he goes. He's popping right out. That's good, but his back's hurt. He's already got his back hurt, and Quack doesn't want to be there. That was great stuff.
And that's a big advantage for a guy like El Hijo del Santo, wrestling down in Mexico almost exclusively, so a lot of the American wrestlers really haven't seen some of these moves. Even Quack, watching some Santo tapes, he hasn't seen everything, and we saw it right there.
Quack's been wrestling on the independents for a while, but that's a drop in the bucket to compare to how long El Hijo del Santo's been wrestling in this sport.
And you know, Quackenbush has a lot of moves of his own that he's invented that I'm sure Santo has never seen, and what Quack needs to do is he needs to negotiate Santo in a position to take a move like the Quacken driver or maybe the chain lightning moonsault that Santo has never seen. Nice arm drag by Santo.
Great counter. See, that's the one thing. Quack's not used to these guys countering his maneuvers. He's got to, there you go, finger laced, lock up. This is something that these guys do down in Mexico. It's counter upon counter upon counter, and Quack has got to be on top of his game today.
And you can see it's a real different game face for Quack. Usually he comes in, you know, with a big smile, and he's really, you know, pumped up with the fans and everything. Today it was total intensity, coming to the ring on a dead sprint, and he still has that intensity. This is really the biggest match of his career.
Yes, it is. I mean, it would have been an honor for me to wrestle Santo, but I can't believe that Quack's got the opportunity, and I had to talk him into it, but he's doing it. Right now he's got a side headlock on.
And now, coming out of into the top wrist lock is Santo, trying to break Quackenbush down and try to get those shoulders on the mat. Referee D. Edwards in checking right there. And now Quack trying to reverse things. here on Santo, bending him down.
Wow, look at the bridge on Santo. That's beautiful. Look at the strength. Look at the agility. I mean, look at him. Look at him.
Really in fantastic shape, an 18-year veteran, but he's still very young because in Mexico they start very young.
Yes, they do. They start at age 12, 13 sometimes. Not like here in the United States where it's 18. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's beautiful.
1, 2, and Quack kicks out. So Santo with a world's worth of experience, but yet he's still only in his 30s.
That's the one thing that separates American wrestlers from Mexican wrestlers. They start earlier. They wrestle a lot harder. They're not used to it. Oh, look at this.
Oh, Santo's down, and he's able to kick out, but yet Santo has Quack with a head scissor. Fans getting behind Quackenbush, but wow, spinning him over and down.
Beautiful.
Again, another move that you never see in this country. And it's really amazing. It's a real big feather in the FWA's cap to even get Santo here, because Santo wrestles almost exclusively in Mexico. You never see him in the States.
He's a legend. He's a legend in this business. He's a legend in this sport.
Up one more time. Headstand by Santo, taking Quackenbush down. Tremendous agility there.
Right now, what he's doing, he's wearing Quackenbush down so Quack can't get any of his big moves off. El Hijo del Santo is a very smart wrestler. That's coming from 20 years of experience in this sport. He knows what to do. He's going to wear Quackenbush down so Quackenbush can't beat him.
And a lot of fans, when they think of Mexican wrestling, they think about the high-flying moves like the planchas and the topes and stuff. It's really what you said before, really, and also an emphasis on mat wrestling and submission holds that is also a hallmark of the Mexican style. As we see him go one more time, takes him down, and now working on the knee, and again trying to get Quackenbush's shoulders down. Bridging his weight backwards, trying to force Quack's shoulders down in a 2 count.
Oh, the Chinese torture rack. Oh, wow. This is a, oh, he's just rocking back and forth. He's just bending Quack's spine. He's gonna make him tap. He's gonna beat Quack into submission. That's what he wants to do. That's a big thing in Mexico. They love to beat their people into submission. He's got him going. Quack's got to also look out for the octopus. That's another hold that'll make him tap very fast.
Wow, such a catalog of different holds that you just don't see in the States. Quackenbush has seen some of them, but he's really feeling the effects of these moves firsthand right now. Jeff Gorman here along with Don Montoya. Great to be announcing this match with El Hijo del Santo against Mike Quackenbush. Again, no title on the line, but this is a really dream lucha libre match. Quack whips Santo in, but Santo able to put on the brakes with the arm drag. Takes him over the hip toss. Quack caught Santo that time. Wow, beautiful. Satellite head scissors. Sends Santo in. Caught him one more time, but oh, wow. Still able to take him over. And Quack's going to go to the floor here. Look out, here comes Santo.
Goes. Santo going to dive. To the rope. Wow, that was beautiful.
Tremendous tope.
Listen to the crowd erupt in chants of FWA. This is awesome.
And it's great to see an authentic Mexican doing one of those Mexican-style moves. He went about 3 rows out into the crowd there.
I've been on the receiving end of that move, and I've also given it several times. And for El Hijo del Santo to come up here and dive through the ropes the way he's done on Quackenbush, that is incredible.
And you really don't get much of the news about Mexican wrestling too much up here. And Santo is really the top of the Mexican wrestling world. It would be like getting someone like, you know, The Rock or, you know, some member of DX or something wrestling down in Mexico. This is really the top Mexican star out here. It's amazing that we're even seeing him in the United States, and it's really been an uphill battle for Quack as Santo's throwing a lot of great stuff at him.
Sunset flip.
And 2. Quack really needs to string together some more of his style of offense here. Reverse roll-up. Santo gets 2, and Quack able to squirm out at the last moment.
Quack needs to get in there. Quack needs to wrestle his style, and Quack needs to lay more of those shots in like that. Quack needs, you know, I'm going to say this, but Quack needs to go below the belt. Quack needs to do it. You know me, I'm the type of guy that I will do things. Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Senton there. And now, with the quebrada, mortal actually, but it was Quack not really racking himself up on that move. Takes him over with a snapmare. And now Quack is starting to get the offense moving. Grapevining the legs. Looks like he's going to try to bridge back here.
Back bridge on this. There he goes. Oh! He's trying to hyperextend the knee because everybody knows the luchadors love to fly, and if he can take their legs out, he's taking them out of his game plan. This is smart on Quackenbush's part.
The Indian Death Lock. That's what that is there by Mike Quackenbush. As now Quack really able to overcome all the offense that he took from Santo as he's really getting stretched out.
Quack wasn't really used to that style. He's used to being on the defense and of people attacking him and countering. He's never used to being on the offense where he's actually attacking people. It's something new to him, but you know what? He's coming along very fine.
And now Quack is roughing it up a little more, like you were saying that he needed to. Going a little below the belt, as they say, but if he literally goes below the belt, that's a DQ. Tremendous hurricanrana off the top. Quack gets 1, 2.
Oh, that was so close.
Wow.
That was a centimeter away from being a 3.
And we're talking about what an honor it is for Quack to be wrestling Santo. What if he beats Santo?
Oh, wow.
Springboard splash, too, and
if he beats Santo tonight, that's got to be right on the lines of Billy Kidman pinning Hulk Hogan on Monday Night Nitro. That's the only way I can see it right now. Quack right now, no matter how good of friends we are, he's the ultimate underdog.
Wow, missed the headbutt off the top. And just the way this entire week has gone throughout the entire wrestling world, the whole Mike Awesome Taz situation, this would just be a crazy week from top to bottom if it culminates with a Quack win over Santo here. That would literally make news all over the world.
You know, the East Coast Invasion used to have a saying, only in wrestling. And that's all that can be said if Mike Quackenbush actually went only in... Oh!
Surfboard again, a different version of it, and Quack is really hung out to dry.
Now, Santo really wanted to put some pain. He's going to drop him. Oh, look at that.
Into a pin, 2. Oh, Quack kicked out. Boy, you take all that pain, and then you've got to kick out of a pinning attempt, and he's going to go for that.
Oh, he's stretching.
Sending him backwards.
He's stretching Quackenbush's back because he knows Quackenbush loves to flip, and that's his strength right there, his back. And he's stretching him. He's stretching Quack.
Tremendous submission holds shown by El Hijo del Santo. And when I think of El Hijo del Santo, I think the only match that I've seen him in was at that Lucha Libre pay-per-view, him and Octagon against Eddie Guerrero and American Love Machine Art Barr, where he defended that mask. He had to pin both members of Los Gringos Locos to keep that mask, and he did it. One of the gutsiest performances by Santo that I've ever seen.
I watched that whole pay-per-view, and I tell you right now, if you didn't know who El Hijo del Santo was before that pay-per-view started, you knew who he was when that ended, because I tell you what, I became a big fan of his after that match.
Oh, me too. And you could tell, kids out in the crowd in that match were wearing the Santo mask. That's really a big thing in Mexico, to wear the mask of your favorite wrestler.
So... oh, look at, he's suspending him over. Oh, Quackenbush, right now Quackenbush is in immense pain. I know it.
He's really got him stretched out there. It's a version of an abdominal stretch. But now Quack trying to counter himself. Russian leg sweep. Yeah, he got him.
Quack's going, octopus hold. Quack's got the octopus on.
Wow.
This is a big move in Mexico. This is actually one of the moves that he used to beat Eddie Art Barr, the American Love Machine. This is one of the moves that was used.
Yes. And Quack is using it against Santo. Boy, Santo's really going to have a ton of respect for Quackenbush after this match, in every way, but especially for using one of Santo's own holds against him. Now, Quack's got him. Spins him around, but Santo counters into an arm drag. Quack back up. Caught him.
Oh!
Into a hurricanrana.
Oh!
Wow.
I've been on the receiving end of those before. I know what it's like. It's very hard. Your neck is bent. It's hard to breathe.
Now, powerbomb. That's going to be 2, and again a 2 count. Quackenbush so close to actually beating El Hijo del Santo.
Nice drop cradle.
Another Mexican move. And
oh, that was close.
3 was on the way down. Amazing. Drop kick takes Santo out. I like how Quackenbush is not shying away from trying some of the Lucha Libre moves against Santo. Here he comes with a tope and out.
Wow. Quackenbush totally missed. I think he hit the floor very hard.
Yeah, he caught his foot on the way out, and he landed with a real splat there. Wow, and the referee is checking him out to see if he can continue. That was pretty scary. Santo actually checking on his opponent here.
That's a sign of respect. That's a sign of, respect among wrestlers. It's very scary to be involved in a match where another wrestler gets injured.
And you see Santos backing off and calling timeout. He's not moving in for a pin.
He wants Quack to get up. Come on, Quack!
Total respect here by El Hijo del Santo for Quackenbush. He could have just gone for a pin right there, but he's going to have this be a fair fight.
This is very good. This is true sportsmanship.
Something you don't often see, especially here in America. Big suplex by El Hijo del Santo. Cover. 1, 2, and there's the bell.
15-minute time limit's up already. Wow.
I think that's it.
I tell you right now, I give it respect for Santo. I give it respect for Santo for staying and not pinning him right away. But if it was me and Quack was still like that, I would have taken him out.
15-minute draw. Wow. What a fantastic match. 15 minutes went by just like that. Just all action, all tremendous wrestling action, every different style under the sun, and it ends in a draw. And El Hijo del Santo really showing not just what a wrestler he is, but what a man he is. Both these men really earning tremendous respect, and it's a 15-minute draw. Quackenbush really may be injured after that tope. And now there's the FWA Championship, which was not on the line here. Quackenbush keeps that belt. Montoya explaining to Santo that Quack still owns that championship. But what a match here, and what a feather in the cap of Quackenbush. And now Santo actually, this is what he wanted to do. He wanted to strap the FWA belt around the waist of Mike Quackenbush. Tremendous respect for Quack, coming from a true Mexican wrestling legend. Wow. I bet Quackenbush was really happy he came out of retirement for this one. It was truly worth it. A time limit draw between El Hijo del Santo and Mike Quackenbush.
Well, I'm being told right now that El Hijo del Santo wants a rematch for the belt with a longer time limit, Mexican style.
Oh, yeah!
No time limit, Mike.
That's the challenge. So you mean Santo's going to come back? Wow. I hope Quack says yes. I don't see how he could refuse.
The last time I was in this ring, I didn't get the chance to say the things I wanted to say. And I want to take a minute now and address two different audiences. And first is the legend standing across the ring from me, El Hijo del Santo. You can applaud FWA Life International wrestlers. So do I. Santo, as we all know, who's on contigo, anoche. It's my honor to wrestle Santo tonight, and my privilege. Santo, eres el mejor luchador en todo el mundo. He is the best luchador in the